Hello, everyone. Here's your weather hazard briefing for Saturday, March 29th, the last Saturday in the month, believe it or not. And we do have rain and snow showers pretty much every day going in through the next week or so. Temperatures eventually do cool off, and that does mean we'll see a mix of rain or snow. And at times we'll have some gusty winds and even maybe a few thunderstorms here and there. But our first round comes later today and will last into tomorrow, and then Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday into Friday. There's not much of a break between a lot of these systems, especially round one and round two. Satellite already shows the first system moving through portions of Oregon and Nevada, headed our direction. That continues to shift north and east for today. Our weather risk outlook, we don't have a lot of bigger impacts. Maybe a little better chance with the system coming in on April 1st, especially east of I-15, some potentially higher snow amounts up in the higher elevations. Looking at how things are going to go for today, we continue to watch that potential of showers moving in, and it really kind of picks up, especially across southern Idaho later on this afternoon. You'll kind of notice we'll see kind of an organized area, a little bit of an area of low pressure that will develop over the central mountains, and from that, extending from that, will be a band of showers, and we might even see a lightning strike or two out of that. But by the time we get to about mid-evening, that generally extends from Lemhi County up through portions of the Snake Plain, down towards Preston and our end of the Cache Valley. That will slowly lift to the north and to the east. And as low pressure wraps up right along the Montana-Idaho border, you'll see that kind of slow down, at least that northern progression. We get that band swinging north and east, but the circulation kind of hanging back along the border. So we go into tomorrow. That eventually kind of wraps around, maybe a little bit of a convergence band, shifting over the far upper end of the Snake Plain into the eastern highlands going through the day. Then we get a little bit of a break, maybe a few showers, but you can already see the next round shifting into portions of southern and southwestern Idaho by the time we get to 6 o'clock on Sunday. So back to the rest of the forecast. Temperatures for today, not too bad. We'll see temperatures in the upper 40s to mid 50s in the lower elevations. Our higher valleys will be in the 40s for this afternoon. Looking at precipitation, we'll kind of step this through about 6-hour chunks. Just some light precipitation, again, moving across the Magic Valley, coming into the South Hills and trying to move into the Central Mountains. And that equates to just some very light, high-level snow. Going into this afternoon, that area of precipitation expands over the Central Mountains, taking its time expanding over the rest of the area, but these amounts will remain light. A few spots, maybe over 1/10 of an inch. And that maybe means an inch or two of snow in some of the higher elevations, especially up in the Central Mountains. Going into this evening, as that band shifts over into areas along and east of I-15 and the circulation wraps up over the Central Mountains, a few more spots seeing 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch, and that equates to maybe about 1 to 3 inches of snow across the higher elevations up along the Montana border. Elsewhere, just some light snowfall expected, mainly up in the high country. Going into tonight, that trend shifting north and to the east with that light precipitation continues in the forecast. For overnight lows, many areas will be just at or below freezing, or above freezing, I should say, with the rest of the area about 10 degrees cooler. High temperatures tomorrow within a couple of degrees of where we're going to be today. So again, a lot of areas seeing some rainfall, just some snow in the higher elevations. And that trend with that system tomorrow continues to shift to the north and to the east. Just some light precipitation, generally over the eastern highlands, extending back down towards the Bear River Range, and that northern shift continues into tomorrow afternoon. Going into Monday, we'll see temperatures fairly warm across the area in the overnight hours. Many areas 35 to 40 along the 86-84 corridor, also up along 15 from Pocatello to Idaho Falls, and other areas in the upper 20s to low 30s. So not many spots except the typical colder spots will be below freezing, and high temperatures, again, really not fluctuating. We're still on the warm side of things as we go through Monday. Tuesday, we do back temperatures down quite a bit, especially in the afternoon. This will be the first day we'll see highs generally not getting above 50 degrees, with some of the colder valleys right at or just above freezing. Overnight lows from Monday night and Tuesday morning dropping off quite a bit as well. And we'll look at that particular round of precipitation. This one's bringing a bit more moisture with it. So a lot more areas setting over a 2-day period, about a quarter to a half an inch. And it's going to be showery with bands as well. So not everyone's going to see the higher amounts, but portions of around the Sawtooth, surrounding areas into the eastern highlands, the Bear River Range, half an inch to an inch of total moisture will not be out of the question. And that does equate to some higher snowfall amounts. We're looking generally about 3 to 8 inches over portions of the Central Mountains, maybe a few spots a bit more, and certainly some higher amounts over the Bear River Range and up across Island Park, the eastern highlands into the Tetons. Some of those areas could see 6 to 12 inches of snow with this round, and this certainly will be changing over the next couple of days as we get a better handle on how things are going to go with each round of storms coming through. And we'll not look at moisture for Wednesday and Thursday, or at least Wednesday, but will show that temperatures continue to be pretty cooler than what they have been at times over the past several days. So everyone have a great Saturday, and do stay safe out there, everyone.